Are you there, Penny? I just want to let you know that I want nothing to do with you ever again.
Excuse me? Carrie, what is all of this about? Are you all right?
I've held back as long as I can, and I just don't have the patience for you any longer. I can't hold myself back any longer, and I want you to know that I want you out of my life.
Carrie, what has gotten into you? What is all of this about? I really don't understand what's going on. What makes you want to cut me out of your life all of a sudden? Can't we at least talk about it? Or can't you at least tell me why?
Do you really not remember anything at all? You shouldn't have done what you did if you didn't want this to happen.
I'm really, really sorry to say, Carrie, but I just can't seem to think of what I might have done to make you act this way. I'm sorry that I seem to have done something wrong, whatever it was. But can we please calm down and talk about this?
Don't play dumb with me. I know that you've been breaking into my house while I haven't been there. Do you really think that just because you're my mother-in-law, you can get away with that?
What do you mean? Is that what this is about?
Oh, please. I don't want to hear any of your excuses or anything else you have to say. I am sick and tired, and seeing food in my fridge disappear, my beer getting drunk. I don't know when you made a spare key for my house, but I know that you've been coming over while I've been at work, and I have proof.
I'm sorry, but I really just don't know what you're talking about. I also work during the day. There's no way I could be going into your house.
What you do isn't a job. You just work part-time. I know that you're not busy at all.
That isn't true. I seriously work full-time. I'm not sure where you heard that I worked part-time.
Well, whatever. The fact is that someone has been breaking into my house and going in when I'm not there. Who else in my life would do something like this to me but my mother-in-law? I mean, I've seen the shows. I know how mother-in-laws really are.
I'm sorry, but is that all the proof that you have? That sometimes on TV, mother-in-laws are depicted as the villains? I don't really even know what to say to that.
Once again, there you go, making more and more excuses. But you're just digging the hole you're already in even deeper. I'm going to make you regret trying to bully me.
Do you really think that I'm trying to bully you just because I'm your mother-in-law? I really just can't sit back and take that. Whenever I ask if you want to spend time together, you always turn me down. I feel like I do a lot to try and extend a hand out to you, and that you shoot me down every time.
Oh, really? Is that what you call what you've been doing? Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter what you think. I've already changed the locks on my door, so now there is no way you'll be able to keep breaking in. You'll never set another foot in my house. And with that, I say once again, I'm cutting you out of my life. Goodbye forever, monster-in-law.
Hey, Mom. Are you there? I just want to say that I am so sorry for how Carrie was treating you yesterday. Are you okay after all that?
Hey there, Ron. Yeah, it was so awful. I have no idea what got into her. It was all over so quickly. But she seemed to think that I was bullying her, or that I didn't like her.
Don't worry, Mom. I know that you were never doing anything like that to her. But Carrie was telling the truth about someone coming into our house, eating our food, drinking our beer, and all that. So someone really has been breaking into our house, and we can't seem to figure out who.
Wow. Well, that would freak anyone out, but I hope you know that it wasn't me.
Of course I know that, Mom. I never once suspected you. I mean, you work all day at your busy office as upper management. There's no way that you have time to do something like that. I tried to explain that to Carrie too, but she just refused to listen to me at all. But I know that there's no way that you can even come here.
Thank you so much for understanding this, Ron. But anyways, given all that's happened, it sounds to me like you and I won't be able to meet for quite a while.
Right. I suppose you are right. I'm really sorry about all of this, Mom.
It's okay, really. Honestly, I think I just haven't settled down from this. But anyways, if something like that happens again, we'll have to think of what to do.
Okay, Mom. If that's what you want to do, then let's do that.
Hey, Penny, what is the matter with you, huh? It's been 3 months since I cut you off, and I thought things would finally settle down, but they haven't. How did you get another key to our house?
Carrie, honestly, what kind of way is this to talk to me after 3 months? Of course I haven't made a key for your house.
So what? You think I'm crazy? You think this is all just in my head or something? I know that you've been breaking into our house during the day again. But this time, you aren't just stealing some food and drinks. But my favorite ring has gone missing. How could you take that?
And just what makes you think it was me who did it? Why are you accusing me like that?
I'm not just accusing you. I know for a fact that it was you because I have proof.
You have proof? What do you mean? What kind of proof do you have?
I have photo evidence. There's no way for you to escape this now.
I don't get it. That doesn't make any sense because it wasn't me.
What do you mean? Of course it's you because I have proof that it's you. That's that. You're a thief and that is that. There's no arguing your way out of this. Do you really intend to try and get out of this when I have concrete proof it was you? The fact of the matter is that you are over. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and tell Ron that I caught you in the act. If you want further proof, I went to your house and found my ring there while you were away.
Ron, are you there? Please tell me where you are right now. I think we need to talk.
Oh, hey, Mom. Is everything okay? Are you alright? I'm out on a business trip, but what's up?
Has Carrie reached out to you and said anything weird at all?
No, I haven't really heard from her at all. Why do you ask?
Well, I was just talking to her, and she seems to think that I stole her ring. In fact, she even said that she broke into my house and found it there.
Wait, she said what now? She did what? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's true. But I just have no idea what she's talking about. Do you have any idea what she could be on about?
Oh, you know what? I think I might actually have an idea.
Oh, really? Well, what is it? What is going on here?
Look, I think I should come clean with you and tell you that Carrie actually doesn't know where you are or even what you do for a living because I never told her.
What do you mean? Why doesn't she know any of that?
Well, the thing is that I wanted to tell her. I really did. But whenever I tried to tell her anything about you, she has told me she wants nothing to do with you and doesn't want to hear it. She would just always get so mad at me that eventually I just gave up.
Oh, I see. Wow, that is a lot to deal with. I had no idea about any of that.
Mom, can you please let me handle this situation? I think I know what needs to be done.
Okay, then, son. I trust you. I hope that you can handle this and that all goes well.
No problem. Just please give me a little bit of time to talk to Carrie about all of this.
I know that you can do it. I hope it goes well.
Penny, it seems to me that you've been trying to run away and avoid paying for the crimes that you've done. Don't you think it's time that you came clean to me and confessed? If you just admit that you stole my ring, I might think about forgiving you.
Carrie, are you still going on about this? Why are you pretending like this actually happened?
What are you talking about? I know for a fact that you're a thief. Listen to me. I will forgive you on one condition. You will give Ron and I your house, no questions asked. Then I want you to agree to never talk to Ron again and move far, far away.
I really don't know what you're talking about at all, because I've been overseas for the past 3 months.
Wait, what do you mean by that? I don't understand. Why are you overseas? What are you talking about?
I mean that the company I work for has branches overseas, including in Australia, where I've been for the past 3 months and will be for the next 2 years.
Wait, so you're actually not in America right now? You haven't even come back to visit?
That's right. I've been so busy settling in and working for the past few months. I haven't had a chance to visit the States, you and Ron or anyone else at all. As for my house in the US, I've been living there on my own for the past 5 years ever since my husband passed away. I've asked someone to house sit for me. So, care to tell me about when you went into that house?
Wait, is all that true? I didn't know that about your house, or any of this.
You still haven't answered my question. You said that you broke into my house to take your ring back, remember? Care to tell me a bit more about that? Because I asked my aunt to take care of the house.
Hold on, so you weren't even living in that house? What is this about? What is going on here?
I literally just told you. But it seems to me that you mixed up who was actually living there.
I guess so. Sure seems that way, but I had no idea that you were even working abroad. That you even had a real job.
That's right. I have way too many memories left in that house and would have just hated to get rid of it. I rented it to my aunt for half the price that I paid.
Wait, hold on. This is all just a big misunderstanding. This can't be right.
And as far as I know, you don't know my aunt at all. So do you care to explain just what you were doing in the house that she was living in?
Well, I know that Ron had a spare key to your house, so I just borrowed it.
Hold on a second. That can't be right. I remember that my aunt made sure that she got the key from Ron to make sure that there was no chance of anyone breaking in.
Hold on, she did what now? Is that true?
That's right. So you must have made a spare key without me knowing while I was still living in the US.
Okay, yes, I did that. You caught me there.
Anyways, I have to go and talk to my aunt about getting the locks replaced on the house.
Hold on, can't we just talk about this? This is all just a big misunderstanding.
Well, you can go and talk to Ron about it because he said he would handle you.
Hey, Penny, what the heck did you say to Ron? He just told me that he wants to get a divorce. You need to say something to make him change his mind. Do that and I'll forget all about your thievery.
What are you talking about? This whole thing is just a drama that you made up yourself. You know for a fact that I couldn't have broken into your place.
But, I mean, you have to make him change his mind. Please. You have to do this for me. I'm begging you here.
I really don't know where you get off asking me, Ron's mom, for help out of this mess. I mean, I know all about how you've been cheating on Ron.
What do you mean you know? How did you find out about that?
Well, it really is quite obvious. In fact, I know that this little affair of yours started 6 months ago. I know that the reason you got together with Ron in the first place was because you saw my house and fell in love with it. And thought that marrying Ron would be your best way to get it. But it wasn't long before you met another man and started to cheat on my son.
But I really wanted the house. Your house is my dream home. I just wanted to kick you out so that I could take the house and then leave Ron.
And you really thought that you could steal this from me? It was you from the very start, wasn't it? You were the one stealing your own food and drinks and blaming it on me.
It wasn't me that was sneaking into our house and eating the food and stuff. It was actually the other man that I was seeing, but he just wouldn't seem to bite whenever I accused you. I was really hoping that he had no idea what was really going on, though. He seemed to have no clue about who it really was breaking in.
And that was while I was still in the US. But after that, you tried to kick me out again. You tried to pretend that I stole your ring, and that you found it in my place so that you could try and take my house in exchange for you dropping your accusations. But you didn't know that I was actually already out of the country and renting the house to my aunt. Well, it seems that your plan really backfired, doesn't it? It wasn't a bad plan if you had just done a bit more research.
But I was so sure that this would work. How could this happen to me?
You never bothered to even learn about the person that you wanted to steal from. Isn't that basic canvassing? That's standard criminal stuff. Anyways, at least now that Ron knows all about what you've done and wants a divorce, I don't even have to feign liking you anymore.
No, please! You can't leave us like this! You have to take Ron and ask him not to divorce me. I'm begging you! Please, I have no one else I can turn to.
I am never going to forgive you for accusing me or betraying my poor son.
Penny, please don't leave me. I need you. You have to help me!
Don't ever message me again, got it? I don't want you coming near me or my son ever again. You need to learn to take responsibility for your actions and understand that you can't treat people like this. We are going to make you pay for what you've done. It seems that Ron actually found out about Carrie's affair before she came to me with the false allegations of my breaking into their house. But he hired a private investigator to look into all of these happenings, and in the end, found out the truth about Carrie. Between the lawsuit for the affair, alimony, and my own lawsuit against Carrie for falsely accusing me and trying to steal my house, she ended with a huge bill, as well as a divorce. She tried running back to her parents' house to find a place to live, and they forced her to start working in a factory in their small town. I heard she didn't last long, though, and was fired for being negligent. I just hope that one day she'll wake up and learn to be a responsible adult. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey babe, you awake? Text me when you get a chance.
I'm awake. What's up? Is everything okay?
Oh good, glad I could get a hold of you. This is kinda out of the blue, but I have something really important I need to talk to you about.
Should I call you?
No, just texting is fine. First of all, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you've done for me. There's honestly nothing I would change about our relationship. Even after my job relocated me and we've been apart, you coming to visit me here really made things easier.
Okay. Why are you telling me all of this? You're really flattering me. I'm about to blush.
I just wanted to make sure you knew how I felt. But I have to tell you something.
What?
I really hope you could forgive me. Ashley, I think we should get divorced.
Okay. No problem.
What?
Yeah, like I said, no problem. You're serious, aren't you? Of course it's okay with me. Is something wrong?
No, it's just... I'm a little surprised you aren't asking why I want a divorce or anything like that. Are you serious? Are you actually okay with getting a divorce?
Yeah, I don't care. You're the one who said it in the first place. Why are you being weird about it?
I feel like I'm going crazy right now. Why did you say yes so easily? Is there something on your mind? Did I do something wrong? There has to be a reason you agreed so quickly. Who just says okay to getting a divorce that fast?
Huh. Yeah, there's nothing I can think of. You didn't do anything.
Then why did you answer so quickly? You could have at least taken a minute to think over what you were going to say to me.
Why would I do that? Were you trying to shock me or something?
No, I wasn't. It's just...
I just think it's a little weird if you were trying to get a reaction out of me. How old are you? You need to choose your words carefully for a time like this.
I really wasn't trying to get any reaction out of you.
But you actually want to get divorced, don't you? I said, let's do it. What's the problem? Let's move things along ASAP.
Are you really sure about this?
I said yes like 10 times. You don't need to keep asking. If you're going to be annoying like this, you'll have a hard time finding someone new.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Anyway, when are you coming home to visit?
I think I'll be able to come back sometime next week.
Okay. Let me know once you find out what day you're going to be back. We could talk about what the next step is going to be then.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll get all the divorce papers ready. We need to figure out how things are going to play out once we finalize everything.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
Well, I'm about to hop in the shower. Thanks for letting me know about getting separated. You were a pretty good husband.
Oh, yeah, thanks, I guess. You weren't so bad yourself? I'll text you later.
Okie dokie.
Hey, are you free to talk right now?
Wow, I haven't heard from you in a while. Did you decide what day you're coming home?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm texting you. It looks like I'll be coming home this Saturday.
Gotcha. What do you mean one of the reasons? Do you have something else you want to talk to me about?
Actually, I do. After we talk on Saturday, if we really decide to get divorced, I think it would be a good idea to go see your parents and let them know.
You really want to go tell my parents?
Yeah, I do. I think it's important we meet with them and tell them face to face about us getting separated.
Huh. I don't think that's the best idea. I think my dad would knock you out the second you walked through the door.
Why would he do that?
I actually already told them about us getting divorced. My dad was super pissed. He said he never wanted to see your face again. So, yeah. I don't think it's the best idea to go and see them.
What? Why'd you tell them we're getting divorced? We didn't decide anything yet.
Oh, I thought it was pretty much settled. You're the one that started this whole thing when you told me you wanted to get a divorce.
Yeah, but...
Like I said, you'd just be bothering my family if you come here to meet with them. All that would happen is there would be a big fight. I don't need that stress.
Well, okay, I guess we won't go over to talk to them.
They wouldn't even have time to talk with you anyway.
What do you mean?
Actually, they're really helping me out right now. They've signed me up for like 100 dating apps and websites.
What?
Once I told them I was getting a divorce, they said, "Thank God, you're finally ditching that loser. We'll find you a good man that will treat you right." They're going crazy to try and find me a new husband.
You're already thinking about dating again?
Yup. I was actually looking forward to the single life. But then I thought it wouldn't be so bad for Mommy and Daddy to help me find someone new.
This is all moving way too fast. We haven't decided on anything. Please, just tell your parents to hold on for a while.
Huh, well, I could do that. But there's nothing you can really do to stop them, is there?
Wow.
Like I said, you're the one who said we should get divorced, right? I think it's a little too late to change your mind now.
Yeah, I did, but don't you think it's a little weird to move this fast? We haven't even talked things over yet. You totally jumped the gun.
Maybe, but thinking about down the road, it's probably for the best to get everything over with as soon as possible. I'm not going to stay this young and beautiful forever. I'm about to turn 30. If I plan on getting remarried, I have to make my move as soon as possible. Otherwise, before I know, it'll be too late.
Yeah, maybe, but...
Anyway, you said you'd be home Saturday, right? When you come, just be a good boy and sign the divorce papers. Please and thank you.
Hey, Ashley, I've been thinking. I don't think we should get divorced after all. I really think we should just stay together. I don't want to get divorced.
What do you mean?
After thinking about it, I just think I'd really regret it if we actually split up. Let's just wipe the slate clean with all these talks about getting divorced.
Hang on a sec. No way.
Why not?
Well, I can't just forget about you telling me you wanted to get divorced. The divorce train has already left the station. We can't stop it now.
I don't think that at all. Just please, give it a second thought. Once I imagined my life without you, I couldn't take the thought of not having you by my side. I really just want to stay together. Please, Ashley, I'm begging you.
That reminds me. I'm already dating someone new.
What?
He makes 3 times as much as you do. He's a real stud, too. Way more handsome than you are. Oh, and that's not all. He's got a great personality, too. How lucky am I? He didn't care at all that I was divorced.
Are you serious right now?
I really can't believe it. He's like an angel that fell from heaven. Which is why I want to get this divorce over with ASAP. Sorry, but you can't take back what you said.
I can't believe you.
My parents love my new man, too. Anyway, see you Saturday.
Oh my god, hang on. I said I don't want to get divorced anymore. Just stop with telling me all about that guy.
Oh yeah, I realized I never asked you. Why did you say you wanted to get divorced in the first place?
You're asking me that now?
Well, you wouldn't have said that if you didn't have a reason, right? It's been on my mind. I figured I'd ask since this might be the last time we talk to each other.
Don't say that. Now that I think about it, it's a pretty stupid reason. I just wanted to go back to the single life.
What made you think that?
Another guy I'm with on this business trip isn't married. He just seemed like he could do whatever he wanted. Honestly, I was jealous of him.
Oh, okay. You two are about to have something in common. Isn't that great? You're going to be free, just like you wanted.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought at first. I realized what was really important. I'd much rather be with you than have the freedom of being on my own. I'll finally be back for good next year. Once I'm back, we could spend all our time together. No more weekend visits like now.
Okay. Sorry? I'm watching my favorite TV show right now. I'm not really paying attention to anything you're saying. Maybe you could tell me again some other time.
Oh my god.
See ya.
Just wait a second. Forget about your show. Just please listen to what I'm saying. Oh, please pick up. You're not home right now? I just pulled up.
Oops. Sorry. I'm at a coffee shop right now.
Why? I thought we were supposed to talk things over at home.
Oh, I made plans to meet someone before you got back today. I lost track of time. We're finishing up now, though. I'll make my way back home in a little bit.
All right. Come back as soon as you can. Ashley, you gotta forgive me. I know what I did was wrong.
You never thought I'd find out, did you? Well, guess what? I've known this whole time. I can only imagine how you felt when we both walked through the door.
I almost had a heart attack. I had no idea you knew about her.
You must have felt like such an idiot.
Ashley, please, just leave her out of this.
You must be crazy. Your little girlfriend knew you were married. And yet she still agreed to have an affair with you? So no, I can't just leave her out of this.
Please, she's pregnant. Don't put her through this. She's really trying hard to save up money to raise the baby. Just leave her alone. I'm really begging you.
Too late. We've already talked about everything. I know you want to be all like, my girlfriend this, my girlfriend that, but she already said she takes full responsibility for all of this. Sorry, but you can't just waltz in and change anything now.
Are you serious? Did she really say that?
She did. And it didn't seem like she had any plans to get divorced from her husband either. She also kept saying about how her real husband was going to raise her baby. When we met for the first time, she wouldn't shut up about it.
What are you talking about?
You didn't know? Oh, today at the coffee shop, she really kept bragging about it. So I had no choice but to call up her husband. I told him, hey buddy, your ugly, nerdy wife is having an affair. You better get a paternity test, because that kid isn't yours. I'm pretty sure my husband got her pregnant. Oh my god, you should have seen her face. She turned white as a ghost.
Oh my god.
Oh, that girlfriend of yours is a real piece of work. Her whole world came crashing down once I got her husband on the phone. But now I think she finally understands how screwed she is. Which is why she said she takes full responsibility for what happened. Oh, she cried her eyes out apologizing to me.
This doesn't feel real. What did she say was going to happen to me and her?
I don't give a fuck. Why don't you ask her yourself? You really are a huge piece of shit. As soon as she said she was pregnant, you completely abandoned her? Oh, I'm actually amazed anyone could be such a low-life loser.
I didn't stop talking to her just because of that. I honestly wanted to fix things with you and not get separated. That's why I wanted to take back what I said about the divorce.
Oh yeah? Your little girlfriend told me a different story. As soon as she told you she was pregnant, you rolled your eyes and told her, I don't need this right now. On top of that, you verbally abused her too. And then you completely ghosted her, didn't you?
She really said that to you?
Of course she did. You had absolutely no plans to try and make things right with her. I honestly kind of feel bad for her. She actually seems like a decent person, unlike you. Now it looks like her and her husband are getting divorced. She's gonna try to raise the kid on her own. Like I said, she's taking full responsibility for all of this.
No way.
Oh yeah, you probably know this already, but when you told me you wanted to get a divorce, I already knew about your affair.
You already knew about it back then?
Yep. That's why my parents immediately started helping me find someone new. And their hard work paid off.
I really can't believe all of this.
Even if you didn't say you wanted to get divorced, things would have probably ended up the same way as they are now. I think it's time you move on.
No, I don't want to get divorced. I'm on my hands and knees begging you. Just please give me another chance.
I don't think you really understand what's happening. You're the one who was unfaithful and said you wanted to end things. You have no power to take any of that back now.
Please, let's just figure something out. I'll do anything, please.
No freaking way.
Why not?
Like I said, I already found a man that's better than you in literally every way. This could be my last shot at love. Just leave me alone. I don't want to have to deal with you anymore.
How could you say that?
The sooner we split up, the sooner you can find someone new. I'm sick of talking about this. End this nightmare and agree to getting a divorce.
I just can't give up that easily. Please, don't leave me.
There's absolutely no way I'm staying in this marriage. I've had enough of you. You're a terrible person, inside and out. Sign the papers, Jimmy. Let me be free. After talking on and on about my new man and urging Jimmy to finalize the divorce, he's completely stopped talking to me. I know he's reading my texts, but we finally got to talk in person about everything. Unfortunately, though, he couldn't accept the reality of what was happening to him and had a meltdown. He kept saying, I don't want to get divorced, my side chick did nothing wrong. But we didn't make any progress, and he refused to sign the divorce papers. Then he had to go back on another business trip. I'm not sure if he was finally fed up about hearing me brag about my new man. But a few days later, the signed divorce papers showed up at my door. I practically sprinted to the courthouse to submit everything. I also finally got to talk to a lawyer and figured out how we were going to split our assets. To make things worse for Jimmy, his company found out about everything. They moved him even further away from where he was posted this time around. I don't think he's ever gonna make it back. Whatever. At least now he gets to enjoy the single life just like he wanted.